Namaskar. Welcome back to Women's Special Express. We are in conversation with Dr. Suchita Dhamne, who is running a very successful Mangaon project. Along with her, we also have a Monica Salvi, who is a recovered patient from Mauli, and now she's supporting, helping Mangaon and Mauli both projects along with Dr. Dhamne. Hi, Monica ji.
Hi, hello everybody. Yes, myself, I'm Monica Salvi, and I've been with Mauli since the starting since I joined in between. But then it has touched my life so many ways, and I'm so thankful to all the Suchita Tai and Sir also that they had gave me a small part to play, and I'm able to do that. So I'm firstly very thankful to them. And I came as a patient when it was like my marriage broke down, and I had a severe depression. I went to various doctors, and I went with a lot of treatments being given to me, but then it didn't work for me. And parents were very much mm, thoughtful about it, and they said that what next, how we can help her. So it was very a sad situation. But then somehow we came in contact with Dr. Namne, and then I came in Mauli. It was a very sad moment for me because I had to part from my family. But then later I realized that this is my family. I realized these are the people who have done something for me. And it's not a single moment that they have kept me away. I am with their breaths, and um, I actually I'm so much with them that I can't think any world without them for myself. So it has been a great journey, and so many lives we are touching, and we are going ahead. We're not stopping, and the spirit of theirs is very much seen that we should not stop. We should work for them, and continue to do that, because there is a need of such kind of a work. And it took 1 year for me to overcome all this kind of a sickness. And after 1 year I realized that okay, I can be like others, and everybody was happy. But then I decided that I would be with them and continue the journey, and so I'm with them. It has been wonderful experience. It is like a flower blooming. I came as a closed person, and I'm blooming and blooming, and it's so wonderful. They're keeping me so much happy and like a part of their life. So it's so wonderful.
Wow. So you never thought that you want to go back home after recovery?
Basically, what happened is like I didn't have an aim in life. When my marriage broke down, I broke down, and then it was all which was very traumatic, and I could not take it. But then when I came here, I said, why not with these people? Because they're of my kind. And if I can do something for them, there's nothing like it. And I decided that instead of going back and getting into the family and again getting into that circle of things, I better switch on to something which has meaning for life, which has given a way of life for me. So it is, it has been a journey which is incredible, and all the regards goes to both of them. They have taken me in such a good way. I at this moment I can't just stop but thank them.
Wow. So viewers, Monica ji is one of a very successful story from Mauli who's been recovered, and now she's helping Dr. Dhamne's work on all the lines. In fact, she has initiated many projects in Mauli and Mangaon. A very special project that she has initiated, and a very unique project, I would say, which is known as a Mind Radio. It's a very unique radio in itself in India that she has started, and let's hear more about it, Monica ji. We'd like to know more what the Mind Radio is doing and how it is different.
That was a very interesting story. it just happened that we were doing the evening sessions with the inmates. We had taken them out of their rooms and we were just sitting. And Dr. just called me and he said, 2 minutes, Monica, can we do something? So I said, what? He said, this is what is a mind radio, and we are running for the people who want to know more about mind and mental sickness and this kind of a awareness. So I said, okay, fine. I was just in my daily work routine, and then I just sat next to Sucheta Tai, and then um, I said, okay. And we started off. It was like she was interviewing and I was answering. And we put that interview on the net, I mean, on the Mind Radio. And so many people came to know about it. People coming from abroad also, we interviewed them. How are their situations there for the inmates, like the patients who are mentally sick? How is the situation there? The government is helping them, people are coming up, but here we don't have such kind of awareness. So that is what we are trying to bring. We have a lot of songs, we have a lot of topics which are making people aware of this. We are putting them on the Mind Radio. So it was running for quite a lot of time.
But nowadays it is not working because we have a lot of work. One separate team is required for that radio, because we want to aware mental illness about that and all the mindfulness and all this regarding mind, all these interviews and songs we want to add that. But nowadays so much hectic is going on, everybody's number of patients is increasing.
Hmm. So, what kind of exact help you're looking forward for the Mind Radio, that you're saying that you need a separate team for it, and overall for the Mangav and Mauli project, what is that help is required so that a lot of sections that you have formed can be run successfully, and especially this Mind Radio, which is lagging behind, can be taken up.
See, daily there are so many work going on from morning to evening or at night, we can say. So everywhere we have to. Just now you saw that guests have come, so nobody was there to attend them. We both have to run and to attend them, and to then again we have to. So this related children now 7 8 months due to lockdown, due to corona, they are at home. So so we are now what happens, we are in taking care of the patients and here and there, so they don't have the proper person to look after there. To the all means where to keep them engaged. Females, they have their own means routine part, routine day or session we can say. But children have some different section. So this, if the any teacher or any extracurricular activities, if any teacher are from that part, if he handle that part separately or very promptly, then it will get help to the work. And from that level, we have to do the all the things. From the cutting of the hair, patient's haircut also we have to do. Frequently, nail cut, haircut, because all the females, so gynecological problems are so many there. So we have to take care of these problems also. If hygiene is not proper, then all the other infection, chances of other infections. So from root level, we have to take them care. So though they are covered from the get control from the disease, but still some habits from the or some remnants of the disease may get overcome on this disease. Means still
Right.
getting, sometimes they are not get a bath. Sometimes they are saying that no, I bath. Sometimes they are telling lies. So these things happen. So thoroughly we have to bath them, thoroughly we have to tell them to brush properly. And at Mauli, there are so all the bedridden patients who have to change the diapers, we have to bath them properly. Again for fundraising, then accounting section, administration part, then children part, then guest. Then other side, then in city also we have to go for some groceries, some medicines, vegetables, everything we have to go to the city because we are away from the city. So every part, every work is related to the city only. So all these get
Yeah.
involved in these conditions.
So due to all of that, the mind radio is kind of getting neglected, which is very unique in itself. And I would say it's kind of a need in India that we should have such kind of a radio to spread mental awareness and all the kind of cases that are happening. It can definitely help evolve people, understand more about the mental sickness and to take care of their own family members. So yeah, we understand that there is a huge need you have right now, or help you need on a lot of other fronts. So coming back to the Mauli's existing patients who have severe physical illness, and most of them are the contagious, like TB, even the lice. Lice can be passed to you, right? Because you are actually showering them, combing their hair, doing their haircut. So everything is contagious in that point of time. When we look at it and when we feel it, I see there are a lot of challenges in itself. First thing is you have to take care of yourself in this kind of situations and make sure that you're not infected. Otherwise, how will you take care of others? There are hundreds of them lying on the bed in Mauli who needs to be taken care as well. So, um, how exactly are handling this kind of situations and how you're running the show?
It's very stressful sometimes, but we have to mm, always think positively. We have to bombard our mind positive things. And just now, 15 days back, we joined online yoga class, myself, sir, and Monica.
Wow, that's nice.
Just from yoga, we'll learn something, how to learn asana and all the mind setup and mindfulness, calmness of the mind. Because workload is very much day by day going on increasing. But still, when these ladies which are at first stage when we saw them, and when after 1 year when we look after them and they get recovered from their illness, they get control from their illness, and then she take care of one section. This is our best award, what I think, when she stand up on her own feet,
Right.
and when she realized that she is a different identity, that is our best award. When one patient, when we means like a small children, when we teach her any baby or to learn to how to walk, how to play, how to talk, like this we have to take this care of these patients, and when they get recovered from this patient, this illness, then it is very happy moments for us, and then we get energy from this moment, and then we get again energized, motivated ourselves, and we take this energy for the future.
Wow, absolutely marvelous to understand that story, and so happy to see that you are actually getting energized from your best awards every time and eliminating stress in your life and moving on. Now, if I know correctly, Mauli has almost 100 females who got identity and they could vote. It's very interesting story because when these females were on the road, they absolutely had no identity at all. And such kind of females, when they dies, that time all the questions would arise and people would quarrel and understand how they died, what was the root cause, and where they belong to, and etc. stuff. But when they are alive, nobody is actually counting on them. And Mauli has a very success story beneath, and Mauli could make 100 females vote independently. So, Monica ji, can you elaborate more on that story?
It's a wonderful story about it. It is like basically these people, they don't have an identity of their own when they're on the roads. For years together, they are staying on the roads, and they have a mindset which they have lost a memory of theirs. They don't even remember their names. So when they come to Maori, after treatment and after getting recovered, they try to find something for themselves.
Mhm.
And that course of time, we realize that if we have I mean, if they have an identity, they can go on the government, I mean, the list of voters, which will give them the rights like any other person in India. They also are living a life like that, a normal life, where they will have some rights, they will have some duties, and this kind of awareness is brought among them. And we
Right.
explained them what is kind of a thing, and we told them that okay, this will help us and to go ahead. It's not only just living together, it's educating yourself, it's bringing up yourself to certain things and sharing the responsibility. So it was like the sir had initiated this thing, and he said that we would try for the voters list. It was eventually that the collector had come to see us, and
Hmm.
he readily agreed to give them the voter cards. And it so happened that within no time they received the voter IDs, and they have voted for more than 2 to 3 elections, the Ram Sevak, the Lok Sabha, and this kind of elections which have been held recently. So it has been a very success story, and it is one of its kind because I think a mentally sick woman can take her own decisions. This is the success of the thing. I mean, they're able to do that, and it was in the newspaper, and we were so happy. We all cherished the moment, and everybody was so happy that this is something different. And we continue this journey of exploring. We
Hmm.
continue by giving them skilled trainings, by encouraging them to do their work. Some are looking at the cows, some are looking at the farms.
Mauli Sundari, you can
Mauli
say.
Sundari also, we have a contest which is called as Mauli Sundari. We want
Ah,
to bring them up in such a way that they are also a beautiful human being. So it is a contest where these people are groomed. They're groomed at how to chat, how to talk, how to interview, and how to present yourself. Uh,
8th month. Mhm.
and this is done on the occasion of 8th March, where they are selected as Mauli Sundaris. Three numbers are given out of that, and we're giving them crowns and sashes and vouchers and beautiful things. We take them out for dinners, and it's like a wonderful time when we have all this. This is during February, March every year, and it's a long time that we have been doing this, and we are getting a positive response. They also feel
Confident about
confident in
themselves.
themselves,
Mm.
and I mean, they enjoy the moment, and they all. I mean, there is no limitation as who is there and who's not. Even the 80-year-old grandmother is also in the contest. She's also been questioned.
Mhm.
So it's wonderful. And we continue this journey, exploring and going ahead.
wow, wow. It's wonderful to understand about Mauli Sundari, a beauty pageant that's happening in Mauli. I'm really astonished and amazed to know that you're doing so many things. Mauli and Manga are themselves in like a small town who has everything for their people, and they are doing a lot of things for their people, starting from voting, giving them identities, and not just that, but even to understand they are beautiful. You're holding up this unique you're giving them a unique stage, in fact. It's so wonderful to understand. So Monica ji, just help us understand, coming back from the background that you have been recovered and you were one of the mental illness patient at the time, and now you're doing so many things with Dr. Dhamne's family, and helping them. Hats off to you all, that you all are initiating so unique initiatives for the patients who are there, and you're supporting them with so much of positive attitude. So just help us understand, Monica ji, what is that exact help you think a Manga and a Mauli is needed, so that this Women Special Express platform, bringing out these questions to you can help you in further. and help gathering right type of people, right type of help for you. So if you can elaborate on it, that will be very great input for all of us who want to help Mauli and Manga.
It has been quite a long journey that we have come, but then we have realized that people are helping us financially. They are helping somehow. Some are helping in kind form. Some this kind of a thing. But the main thing what we require is the strengthening of the system. I mean, we should be equipped with everything that is required. We want volunteers who can just come down, and if they could stay here and they can help us out, because this is a kind of work which nobody likes to do. It is not an easy job. If you start giving a haircut in front of any society member, they're astonished. I mean, they are just amazed. I mean, they are just shocked to know that even the hairs are given a haircut. I mean, they have a haircut which is quite small, but these are all the needs to keep them clean and hygienic. So we have to explain all of this. And before that, they are not able to get to the point. They don't understand what's happening. I mean, when they look at everything around, then they have a mind, okay, there is something like this. But immediately people don't understand the subject. They think it is something, I mean, uh, this is mental sickness. Oh, nobody wants to know anything about it. There is no awareness as such. So in all this, we require people who will understand, who will join us for some time at least, which they can share with us. Financially, yes, of course, this is also a part. We require it quite a lot because of the children are also there. Their education is there. Looking
Mm.
after the women is also one part, and this is again another issue. So financially also we are really. I mean, you can help us. Anything what you do is it will be helpful. You have known about the farms. If you could educate us in farms, or you could just help us with that, with the cows. Or I mean, there are so many things. But
Right.
mainly the financial. Okay, yes, we require it. We can't deny it. We just can't blind ourselves on this issue.
Right, right. So Mauli and Mangav does not have any kind of government aid till today, right?
All the work is going on public donation only.
Wow, wow. So let's continue this conversation further and let's move on to our rapid fire round. Now that we have two of you, we'll go with one round each. Is that okay? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let me begin with Dr. Sucheta Thai. So, doctor, complete the sentence. A woman should dash dash.
Secure.
Your role model.
Dr. Rajendra.
Ah, ha, ha.
Yes.
The next word that comes to your mind when I say compassion.
This work, charity work,
Wow.
help the people, to help the distressed females.
One policy that you see that government should definitely create or adopt that is lacking right now.
Social security must be there. System should be changed. And the mind setup of the looking after the toward the females should be changed. She is
Mm.
also one separate identity. She is not any things which is
Mm.
use and throw. This should not happen. She should give the respect.
Mm.
Should be secure. She has her own mind set up, own thinking power. And if female like means female decide to do something, then there is no difficult.
Mm.
We should respect the females.
Wow. Wow. Good to understand that. The best compliment that you have ever received till now. I mean, you have worked for 20 years for Mauli, for Mangav, and you must be receiving many compliments, many pats on your shoulder. But the best compliment that you think that you have ever received.
My sister, they call me by different name. Somebody called me as a madams. somebody called me as Didi, somebody called me Tai, somebody called me Maushi. So my responsibility is going on increasing. What they lost their relations in their life, in their family, they are getting search me in their life. Means in myself, they search their, she is my mother, she is my sister, she is my maushi, she is my daughter. Somebody is saying my didi, Monica is saying my sis. So this is very, means this is very, I am very fortunate that I got this, get this big family. And, all this, they find their relations in myself. Yeah, this is very great.
Wow. So you're saying that people who have lost their relations, they're trying to find in you, and that is the best compliment. Wow, that's wonderful. So Monica ji, I'll come back to you now, and we'll begin with your rapid fire round. The first word that comes to your mind when I say mind.
Mind radio.
Ah, mental illness,
Should be eradicated.
health,
One has to be human. More than help. It's like being more human.
life,
Wonderful opportunity.
and charity.
Charity begins with home.
Wow. And Mauli is your home now. Wow. So it's wonderful to understand that both of you are giving us a good way or good rays of hopes to move along. That there are always sunrises happening in life, and although you're facing everyday challenges, everyday downtimes. Where you are feeling that it could be, an unsuccessful story, it could be broken at the point when you are just about to reach a success, but you're still recovering from this every day and standing upfront for so many other female patients who are looking forward for such kind of a good health, good relations, good family and whatnot. You have devoted, Dr. Sucheta Tai, you have devoted your money, your given up everything that you got in inheritance as well, and you are standing so strong for these females who need the family support. So, as a part of it, I would like to extend the question and would like to ask you. So, what is that exact advice you would like to give to the families who have these mental sickness patients in their home, and how one should look at it?
Everybody knows that Mauli is working for orphan females, roadside destitute females. But still, sometimes we experience that some family members come with their patient and tell us that let us see that she is orphan. Means she has family, she has father, mother, their economical condition is also good, but still they don't have the will to keep their patients at their home and to give the treatment. This is very bad. Just now I said that female should give the respect. Family members should give the support. These females, they don't have our blood related females. They are all over from India, but still they get recovered here. Why? We are giving only love, we are giving the medicines, we are giving the proper precautions, medications to them. So if they live in their family, if family member take care of their family patients, then we will not see these patients for in future on road. So the awareness of the mental illness should be there. In India is very bad situation. We just give the speech on the dais, but at different at contrast, the scenario is very bad. We had all the precautions or all the informations regarding physical illness. If we have some acidity, we will go to the cardiologist to go to the ECG directly. This is our awareness about the physical illness. But regarding mental illness, and if she is the female, then it's very bad. Sometimes due to here now near to the Mauli, Shirdi and Shani Shingnapur is nearby. These are the what we call as pilgrimage centers. So sometimes women get abandoned from their society, from their family, that God will take care of them in the door of the God. So this should not happen. Nowadays, science get very advanced, and only on tablets, only on medicines proper and proper guidance, the mental illness get under control. So it is not like that we are taking the psychiatrist medicine means we are taking something else. Like physical illness for heart patients, for diabetics, we have to take the treatment for lifelong. Like this mental illness, it's not any awkward or some biochemical changes occurs in females. I said some hormones imbalance occurs during their puberty, during their pregnancy, during their menopause. So this hormones imbalance get their whole body and physical mind changes.
Hmm.
So this happens in every females. So this should get understood by the family properly. The family counseling is very emergency, and it's required very awareness of the mental illness is required. That they should take care of their mind.
Right. So, Monica, let me come back to you and would like to ask you another question on advice. If somebody wants to contribute or help the community in any which way that they would like to or like pursue the cause for, what is the exact advice you would like to give it to them?
One thing that anywhere you could just practice, I mean, there are so many questions that we have to address. Maybe it is mental sickness or the woman's wandering on the road, or maybe it's polio, or maybe it's kind of blindness or a physical disability. There are so many areas we can work on. We can work on. So anybody who wants to come in and help in this causes, uh, one thing they should understand, they should be determined to do the work at root level. They should be able to understand the problem. They should be sincere towards this work, and a dedication is required so that this will give a. I mean, that will be uh, uh, successful in the future. So these kind of things are needed. We need dedication. We need to be sincere with our work. We have to see that it does not just one way. It should be both the ways. It should. I mean, you should understand by the situations what is required or what kind of a. I mean, how things can work. So this is, I think, needful, and it is a very good question, I think, because all of it, uh, it is inspiring all those who are watching session
Interview, yeah.
interview, so that they can also come in. It is very nice if somebody comes in and somebody does with the dedication and sincerity. I think that will go leaps and bounds.
Wow, wow. Thank you, Monica ji, for that lovely advice. So, viewers, if any one of you wants to help Mauli, wants to help Mankau or support that cause, please come forward. There are a lot of details listed down in the description box through which you can contact Mauli, which you can contribute to Mauli. You can help in any which way that you can think about. You can help them financially. Simply donate. They have a bank account listed, and just donate to them. It is very easy option to do so. If you have a time, please spare your weekend, spare some time from your life to help them out. You can obviously travel to Mauli Mangao project to see them and help in any which way that you would like to take upon. Um, you can also donate starting from baby to elder females clothes if they are in good condition. Now that the Diwali is coming all along, that there is a season to celebrate, why not to celebrate with these wonderful women from Mauli who are looking forward to have a nice, lovely family. Uh, they are the females who don't have family today because of whatever unfortunate that has happened in their life. But Mauli, Mangao, Dr. Sucheta Tai, the Monica ji and the whole doctor family is, being their family, standing with them and doing a lot of things to improve our community, to be a successful community, to a satisfactory community to stand upon. And let's just join their hands in which way we can and contribute. Think about anything that we need in our day-to-day routine, and that's what they need a help for. And let's gather together and stand together for these causes. This is a very unique, very noble work that Dr. Family is doing. Dr. Suchita Dai is working immensely for everything together. I have seen them busy forever. It's been a couple of months that I've been chasing towards them that please come on to my show. Just give me an hour of your life. Just sit and talk what we exactly need, and let's find out the ways that we can help improve the situations. But she's been doing so busy that she just couldn't take out that time, and now finally she gave us a time, and then they said, okay, let's just sit around and let's see if this can help Mauli or this can help Mangaon. If you just don't know, in between the pause also they were attending their guests who were coming, they were attending their patients who need their help and whatnot. So it's a very busy routine that they have, and they just don't have time to even ask a help for. So let's just gather for this noble cause together. Now that Diwali, Christmas, New Year, everything that's coming up on this holiday season that we shared with our family, let's consider this Mangaon, this Mauli as one of our family and help extending their work. It will be very grateful. It will be very honored situations, and we'll be helping together to have our community strong and help these distressed women to eradicate. Thank you for tuning in to the Women's Special Express and helping us out on all these noble causes. If you have anyone to come on the show, if you think that any cause can be supported to this show, please let us know comments, and I will be taking into them into the consideration. I'm so honored. I'm having a goosebump that I could get the opportunity to see such change in my life and could bring it to you through this show. Please share, subscribe, and like. Tune into Women's Special Express. Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank
Really a
you.
pleasure. It was wonderful to have you.
I let go of my claim on you. It's a free